This aircraft was never meant to fly. It was a weapon of deception, a flying bluff. The Soviets built it to make the West believe that the USSR had mastered nuclear-powered bombers, intercontinental strike capability, and supersonic dominance, when in reality, it was a dead end. The M50 was born in the heart of the Cold War, a time when perception was power, when the sound of a jet engine could shift global politics. The Soviet Union needed to prove it could strike America, not just with missiles, but with bombers. So they tasked the Myasishov Design Bureau with a mission: build a strategic jet that could fly deep into NATO airspace, deliver nuclear warheads, and return, all at Mach 2. The result was a machine so radical it defied logic. Dubbed the Bounder, it had a slender fuselage, long delta wings, and four massive engines mounted in pods at the rear. It looked fast, it looked lethal, but it had a fatal flaw. It couldn't carry enough fuel to reach the United States. Even with aerial refueling, a technology the Soviets barely had, the M50's range was laughably short. And its engines were unreliable and power-hungry. One test flight nearly ended in disaster when two engines failed mid-air, but the Soviets didn't cancel it. They just kept building it. For what? To show off. At the 1961 air show, the M50 flew in formation, dazzling crowds and Western intelligence alike. Photos were taken, analysts scrambled, the Pentagon took notice. Was this the dawn of a new Soviet air threat? No, it was a distraction, because while the world watched the Bounder, the real story was happening behind closed doors. The Soviet government was shifting focus to ICBMs. Missiles were cheaper, more reliable, and harder to stop. And so the M50 was quietly shelved. Not destroyed, not admitted as a failure, just forgotten.